Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of August. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Capricorn, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Capricorn, for the month of August is the Eight of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot upright, okay? So your biggest challenge here for the month of August is the Eight of Wands. The challenge here has a lot to do with communication, okay? Until the end of August, there is a very big opportunity. Actually, I would say until the 23rd of August. There's a huge opportunity to set something right, to finally move forward, to take action. There's a huge opportunity here. And even though things have been a little bit rough for you with Pluto moving back into your sign over the last few months, there's still an opportunity here because Jupiter is in Taurus with Uranus there. So there's a lot of unexpected opportunities, especially unexpected communication that's coming in. And it may be challenging for you because when this unexpected communication comes in, you may say, what? Like, I wasn't expecting this. So we're going to talk more about that. We're going to clarify it, and we're going to see why that's your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Capricorn, you have the World, the Six of Pentacles, and the Star. Something here became imbalanced here in the past. Somebody here was overgiving to a situation, and there was a lot of taking rather than equally giving back and forth. There could have been a lot of this need for healing, need to really go in and spend time on your own and think about your future here in the past. Something here ended for you in the past because it wasn't balanced. It wasn't fair. It was not stable here in the past. And what that allowed you to do here in the past, Capricorn, was it allowed you to go within into yourself. It allowed you to really rekindle that idea of what your future really truly means to you. And we're going to talk more about that when we clarify. Present moment, you have the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Judgment. So in the present moment, something's coming to your attention. What's coming to your attention is the fact that there is a new beginning that's showing up for you. This new beginning that's showing up for you is extremely abundant. There's a lot of financial opportunity here for you, windfall of money coming in for you. Some of you have gotten an inheritance, or there could be an opportunity for that, or an opportunity to realize like an opportunity financially. And we're going to talk more about that for you in a moment. Near future, you have the Devil, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the Three of Wands. So in the near future, I do strongly feel that you're going to be moving on with your life. You're going to be moving to the next milestone. There's a big change that's coming for you at the end of August. I don't think you're ready for this change, but I think it's going to be very refreshing for you, because a lot of you in the near future are going to realize, why am I sad? Why am I allowing this situation to get me down? It's like a lot of you are tired of feeling sad and down and depressed. You're like, why am I doing this? It's like silly. It's silly. Like, I should just move forward. And this is what you don't see coming. The fact that you're just going to move forward. It's very unexpected with the moon here. It's like, boom, it comes in and you're like, what? I'm moving forward? How? I didn't, like, yesterday I was crying and yesterday I was depressed. And now all of a sudden today it's amazing. So something here is going to shock you into oblivion, and it's going to change your life, and it's going to allow you to move forward. And this is your challenge, right? Because when the Eight of Wands comes in, this is about travel. This is about moving forward. This is about communication. It's like something here is finally moving forward for you. But one of the things you have to keep in mind is Mercury is going to retrograde on the 23rd of August. So if you are doing traveling, if you're investing, if you're doing anything like that, you need to make sure that the communication, this is why the Eight of Wands is your challenge, get very clear on what you want. Get very clear on the direction you're taking, the movement you're taking. The plans should be made now, okay? So that you can avoid confusion. So let's get into your reading and let's do some clarification. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay, let's clarify your challenge. And there's that Wheel of Fortune there at the bottom of the deck. So it's very evident and clear that there's abundance coming into your life. And it's challenging for you to see this because of maybe all the trials and tribulations that you've been going through and stuff. And because the South Node is going to be squaring your sun, moon, and rising, there's a lot of things that you're going to be letting go over the next year or two. Even though this reading is for the next 30 days, that could be an important message that you need to hear. Your challenge, 8 of Wands, is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. So your biggest challenge here, Capricorn, has a lot to do with shifting your focus, okay? And shifting your focus means, you know, your whole entire life is not doom and gloom. I know a lot of you think, well, bad things keep happening over and over again. I don't seem to get a break, Monica. Like, you know, why is it always negative? Or why am I hearing false hope from people? And, you know, it's not real. And the truth is, your life will go through phases. Nobody's life is streamlined. Nobody's life is going to be perfect and everything is rose, you know, you put your rose colored glasses on and, you know, when you put your glasses on, everything looks better, right? So the reality is nothing is perfect, and your challenge here is to shift your focus. Your challenge is to shift your focus from the negative, you know, the negative thinking, the negative emotions, the depression, the sadness. Well, what if this goes wrong? What if that doesn't work out? What if this, what if that? Well, what if it does work out? What if it does happen the way that you want it to? So your challenge here is to move. Your challenge here is to take action. Your challenge here is to realize that even though you're moving slowly, you're still moving. It's better than being stagnant. Some of you have been so stagnant, okay, and this is not everyone, so just take it as it resonates. Some of you have been really stagnant when it comes to your life, your emotions, your feelings. Some of you feel like you're stuck, like you can't move. And there is an opportunity for you over the next 30 days to travel. And this travel is important to your how do I say it? It's important to the course of your life, and I'm going to tell you why. It's important to the course of your life because now is the time to take action, because as the sun moves out of Leo, and it will move out of Leo into Virgo, it's going to be really positive for you, because once the sun is in Virgo, it's going to give you that energy that you need to finally take action in your day-to-day life. Now, because Mercury is going to be retrograding in Virgo, it's going to allow you to correct. Okay, that's what this Mercury retrograde in Virgo is. It's to correct the mistakes that were made in the past. And I do see there was a mistake that was made here in the past, because the 5 of Cups is here and you're shifting your focus from that. And once you shift your focus from those mistakes that you made, the things that didn't work out, and you're slowly trying to work on those things, that's when your abundance is going to show up. You are always rewarded for the hard work that you put in. You're a Capricorn. If you don't put the work in, the likelihood of you being rewarded for something may not happen, okay? And this is, I'm talking to those of you who have strong planets, energies in Capricorn, like if you have a stellium in Capricorn, a rising Capricorn, a cusp Capricorn, you're always rewarded when you put the work in. So the more you put the work in, the more you show the universe, look, I'm a hard worker, I earned this, that's when the windfall comes in. But if you're somebody who's just reminiscing about the past, reminiscing about something that didn't work out, you keep being negative about the situation, you know, you're overeating, you're over drinking, you're trying to, you know, temporarily put a Band-Aid on a situation instead of looking at the situation and saying, hey, I need to move on from this in order to take action to get to where I need to be, that's going to be a big part of your challenge doing that, okay? So that's what I see as your challenge. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify. 10 of Swords here just came popping out. So in the past, there was a very painful ending that happened. A lot of you tried to take action towards this. A lot of you tried to find new love in the past. It failed. It didn't work out. A lot of you were really affected by an ending that happened here in the past. A lot of you didn't want to deal with people, or people didn't want to deal with you. You were in a process here in the past, Capricorn, of healing, spending a lot of time on your own, going within, trying to work on, you know, focusing and thinking about your future. I do feel in the past here, some of you, not all of you, were involved with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You and this person could have tried to come back together to heal things and bring stability. But something here was still unstable in the past because both you and this person were not on the same page. One of you was more emotionally available than the other person. And like I said, in the past, somebody here gave a lot more than the other person and it was out of balance. And that's why it came to an end. And no matter how much you tried to find new love in the past, nope, it didn't work, because that's not what Spirit wanted you to do. Spirit wanted you to go within and bring stability within yourself in order to rectify a situation that was outside of yourself. And that's what I see happened here in the past. There it is, confirmation, 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is all about satisfying yourself. Let's talk about the judgment. You're realizing something now in the present moment. It's something big, okay? You're going through an epiphany. This is a good thing because it's a part of your journey. You're on a very important journey right now in your life, whether you're aware of that or not. Tell me more about the judgment. I'm getting goosebumps all over my arm, okay? So there's something important here that you need to know, and we're gonna talk about that now with the judgment. So the judgment is clarified by, you have the 6 of Cups, you have the 10 of Wands, and you have the 8 of Cups. So the message here for you is about walking away or disconnecting from someone from the past. Now, I'm gonna lay it out very easy for you because it's not gonna resonate with all of you, or some of you need to kind of get to that resonation, okay? In the present moment, you're realizing that something happened in the past between you and someone that you were very much connected to. And the reason why things needed to end, or why this person needed to walk away from you, is because you needed to go through a realization about your journey, okay? And when I talk about your journey, I'm talking about the North and the South node. Now, if you're somebody who you are a Generation X baby, okay, that means you're not a millennial, you're not a Gen Z, you're like, you were born, let's say, early 80s to, let's say, late 80s, okay, or late 70s until, you know, late 80s, then you're a Generation X baby, which means your Pluto is most likely in Libra. So the next phase of the North and South nodes are going to affect you, especially connected to a relationship, okay? This is very deep. Not all of you are going to resonate. It's only for those of you that need the message. You learned a very big lesson about a relationship from your past, okay? And this relationship from your past, there was an abandonment, somebody here walked away from you, somebody here disconnected, or something ended here very badly. But the beautiful thing is that now you're coming to a bigger realization. It's not just what happened on the surface. A lot of you are like, but why did they leave? Why did they disconnect from me? That needed to happen because you're on your own journey, okay? So even though you love somebody and you want to be with this person, it's not just about you and this person. It's also about what you want for yourself. What is your journey? What, you know, is going to make you happy? Because if you're not happy, then forget about being in a relationship. I mean, a relationship is only a piece of the puzzle in order to bring forth the happiness and abundance that you're looking for. So this is about you during the time of the separation, or during the time of this person walking away or disconnecting from you. You are focusing on your path. And if something is meant for you, it is going to come in alignment on your journey or your path that you're moving towards. Because I see for you, and there it is, the 3 of Wands is showing up. You're on a journey. You see how this person's alone? They're not holding hands with someone. They're not, you know, there's nobody here. It's one person going on a journey. And this is you going on your journey and realizing that if you are a Generation X baby, this shift in the North and South nodes, Aries and Libra, is going to affect you the most out of any other generation. This is about a new beginning that's happening for you. And this new beginning, Capricorn, is going to lead to tons of abundance if you're going to allow it. But if you're still focusing on why someone left you or why they abandoned you, and you're not looking beyond the scope of the physical reason of why that happened, then you miss out, or you lose here. And this is why you need to shift your focus from this negative, you know, like going down on yourself, and you're not seeing the opportunity here, because there is an opportunity here to have a new beginning with someone. There's an opportunity. Some of you are already talking to this person about having a new beginning, and there's a risk involved. And I'm going to tell you something right now. This risk that you decide to take when you finally let go of the fact that something here didn't work out in the past, something that was outside of your control, there's a windfall of money or an opportunity here for you. But it's going to be up to you to shift that focus. It's very much connected to a relationship. There's someone you're in love with. And if you can forgive this person, or if they can forgive you, and you both can really see things from a higher perspective, it can lead to a new beginning, passionate new beginning, a new direction in the relationship that will lead to a lot of stability long-term, whether that's a long-term marriage, commitment, generational wealth here. I see a big opportunity for you, okay? Now, in the near future, it's up to you if you can shift your focus. A lot of you are not gonna shift your focus. A lot of you are gonna still reminisce about something here that affected you on a deep level. And everybody's different, okay? It's 111 on the clock right now. You can look up 111 online, angel number, to see how that resonates with you. So the devil energy here is indicating to me that a lot of you are still battling letting something go, okay? This could be a disappointment, sadness. The question you need to ask yourself in the near future is, can I shift my focus to something that is going to allow me to grow and move forward, okay? There's the lovers. This is connected to a lover or somebody you're in love with. You have the 5 of Cups, which is clarified by the Ace of Swords. You have the Ace of Wands, or 8 of Wands, and you have the 4 of Cups. So in the near future, a lot of you want to understand why someone rejected you, why somebody didn't want you, why they didn't want to be with you. And I'm going to tell you why that happened, okay? Because you're reminiscing about why it happened, and it's hard for you to move on from that. Not everybody's for you. Not every shoe is going to fit you good. Not every, pair of pants are going to look good on you. Some things like rejection, they're a blessing in disguise. Sometimes you need to be rejected to get you back on the right path again, okay? So when you feel rejected, or you feel like you're not wanted, or you feel someone is pushing you away, they're pushing you away because it's time for you to get clear on your direction. Because it's not always about the other person, okay? South Node in Libra, it's not always about our relationship. Sometimes it's about what we want for ourselves. And this is the journey you're being called to move forward on. And listen, you know how you can know if someone's for you? I'm going to tell you how you know someone's for you. You know someone is for you when you don't have to fight, when there's no resistance, when it's just like, I really want to do this, and this other person's like, I really want to do this too. And your paths align. There's no resistance. There's no arguments. There's no pushing. There's no forcing. It's just, hey, I want to do X. And the other person's like, hey, I want to do X too. And your paths should naturally align. And that's what Spirit's asking you to do in the near future, which I see you doing. You're going on your own journey. And whoever comes along on that journey, it's like magical. You know what's magical? When you just go out and you do something and you meet somebody and you have no expectation. You're like, wow, I think this person's my soulmate. But you did not engineer it. You did not force it. You weren't so controlling of it. You just allowed it to happen. And that's what's going to allow you to move forward. When you stop forcing something, when you allow things to naturally unfold, Moon and the Chariot, on your journey, okay? And that's the message for you in August. So let's get some advice for you. What's the advice for Capricorn? You have the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and you have the 7 of Swords. Your biggest piece of advice is to recognize that sometimes situations that affect you on a very emotional and deep level are a blessing in disguise. A lot of you, if this has something to do with someone you walked away from, or this has something to do with, you walking away from someone, there's something that happened in your life that you are still trying to make sense of why it happened. And it's very emotional for you. But at the same time, there's something here. Your biggest piece of advice here is to look at a situation from a different perspective. There was a blessing in disguise here. Like something happened and you didn't want it to happen, but it had to happen anyways. There's something here about flour or dough or bread is what I'm getting. So I'm really strongly getting that, you needed to let go of something or disconnect from something because the intentions weren't good here. And, there was something that was really overwhelming. But this is the biggest piece of advice for you, Capricorn, is to look at the situation from a different perspective in order to have renewed confidence in your new direction, because there's a new direction that you're going to be taking, or there's something new that you're going to be investing into. But a lot of you are still trying to make sense of why something happened. But what Spirit is trying to tell you is that this needed to happen, because in order for you to have a fresh, clean slate and to move into a new direction, something here that wasn't so positive needed to happen to realign you. And this is what your biggest piece of advice here is don't look at something from a negative perspective and not take anything from it. Always take a lesson from the negative experience that you went through, imprint that in your brain so that you realize, look, I'm stronger than this. First of all, you're a Capricorn. You're the mountain goat. You can climb the mountain and get to the top and accomplish anything that you want. But it's about you looking at a situation from a fresh perspective and not from this perspective of, well, I don't trust people and people are going to abandon me. And no, the right situations that are not for you are going to abandon you. And that's protection. That's God's protection, okay? Rejection is God's protection, okay? So Capricorn, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.